Actually, I don't even need to cut into it. It seems that there's no tape on it, but this is what it looks like pre-unboxing. Welcome back everybody to the Wendigo Volcano channel, and today this video is brought to you by Sonar, which is me. So here we have the, as promised, Nintendo Pro Controller, which we will be unboxing today. Here it is in all of its amazing glory. It's just the black one. I don't know if they come in other colors, but it does have apparently a USB cable in here. We'll see about that. Here is the normal Switch controller, which I'm sure you have because I don't know how you'd buy a Switch without one. This looks more like a controller, this looks more like a small table. So normal Nintendo Switch controller has a few problems with it. It's great in theory. The spinning wheel on the red controller is constantly going down and dragging itself down no matter which direction I go in these days. So if I go too far up, it'll be going down. If I go down, it'll stay down. Left and right, you know, it'll still be going down. But I kind of, if you just hold it very slightly up, then it works sometimes. Let's see if this thing is any better. I would have thought it's not broken straight out the box, so that's something. We can be confident in its unbrokenness, as long as nothing tragic happened to it during shipping, which is quite possible as well. Okay, so here's the cable. It's using a USB-C cable. I don't think there's a cable. No, there's no cable for that. With good reason. Okay, so we've got the actual controller here, and its lovely styrofoamy packaging. And oh, here she is. Oh, it's one of those clear. Oh no, it's clear. Oh dear, okay, so they've gone for the old-fashioned, not quite clear style. Oh, that was satisfying. I do like stickers. Okay, so this is clearly the front of the controller, and we've got a reset button, and we've got some really ugly screws in the bottom of the controller here. Not that it bothers me, it just kind of look like nipples though, so we'll just kind of ignore that part. Oh, actually the trigger buttons feel quite satisfying, like a new car's blinker. Yes, that is nice. I like it. Plus and minus buttons, pretty good. Fucking hell, these buttons are big. Okay, I don't think you'll miss clicking any of these buttons here on the side compared to this controller. So as you can see, the controllers on the Pro Controller, or the buttons on the Pro Controller are gigantic compared to the Switch controller. So if you're ever having trouble clicking the little buttons on this one, not so big, but still usable, plenty usable. Same with these, but these ones are like daddy buttons. This feels very good though. Both the joysticks feel very smooth, very well oiled and greased. These are like, oh my god, kill me now buttons. So these are much bigger inside it. Oh god, they've got much bigger balls. Unfortunately, I had to say that, but it's true. The inner ball on here is way bigger than these. These have like a little dinky ball. So yeah, I'm just going by the looks and feel of this thing at the minute. I'll have to actually try it out on the Switch and let you guys know if it's a lot better. I think it will be. Actually, I guarantee it will be, unless it's totally broken right now. We've got a 2-meter long cable here. Pretty decent. Not that you're going to be playing with it plugged into your TV, because that would be way too close to the TV. So there is some cosmetic imperfections on this controller. Like, I don't think I'd return it for that matter, because it's going to get way scratched up anyway. That could have even been from me. Okay, yes, that's from me. If you want a pristine controller, don't bother, because this thing scratches to my nails. Warning, battery. Use only the dedicated battery. Risk of explosion if incorrect battery is used. If you hear a strange noise, see smoke or smell something strange, stop using this product and contact Nintendo customer support. Do not let the product come into contact with liquid, and do not use it with wet or oily hands. Do not expose this product or the battery inside it to excessive force. It's like, if you have a death wish, please use this product. Is there anything good on here? Okay, it's literally just telling me all the things I shouldn't be doing with my controller, which I'll try not to have a shower with it next time. Okay, average hand person, a little bit strange after playing on this thing for ages. So this thing is much more, it's close together, the buttons are tiny, it's not intrusive in any way, but it's kind of broken, so I can't really use that anymore. This is going to be quite the upgrade for me. And I'm excited to try it out actually. But I gotta charge it first, so. Oh, so if it's not Pro Controller compatible, then you can't use it. Okay, so this is actually made in Japan. That is nice. Trademark, bloody blah. Bloody bloody blah. There's actual people saying lasts about 50 hours per charge. PS4 controllers last roughly 4 to 5 hours. And it doesn't have as much tech as the Pro Controller. I have no idea what these people are talking about because I don't play consoles very often. I've got a Switch. Okay, it feels quite hefty as well. The weight is good. The weight is substantial. This weight's pretty substantial too, though, to be fair. Seems to be very much worth it as a first impression review of the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. I just bought a regular one. The only downside is I can't stand it up vertically like the Switch, which is quite unfair, I'd say. Oh. Oh no. Okay, yeah, it's gone. Alright, that was my unboxing video of the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. There was not a lot of instructions apart from what not to do with the product and that it might blow up as you're using it. Other than that, everything seems pretty standard. I mean, it seems pretty standard for things to be blown up these days, so I guess I'm not that concerned about it. It could happen to anyone. And anything. But overall, Pro Controller seems actually a worthwhile purchase. It's not like something like, oh, yeah, I've got the Switch controller, works fine for me, blah, blah, blah. If you actually use your Switch for any decent amount of time, mine broke within the first game I played on Switch, which was Zelda, so. And I'm glad that I have this new controller now to try out, and hopefully it will save a lot of the stress of the old controller. And now we'll be able to play Resident Evil without having a retarded controller set up. But we'll see how that goes. I hope that helped you a little bit with deciding whether you want to buy a Pro Controller or not, or if it's worth purchasing. I'd say if you spend quite some time on the Switch, then probably yes, because it might be likely that your controller will break. And then you'll have to get a new one anyway and wait for that one to be replaced. So I'd say if you're really into gaming on the Switch, then I just get a new controller because it is a substantial upgrade. Thanks so much for watching this video on Wendigo Volcano, and in the next episode, as I'm sure you're all looking forward to it, is a surprise. I have many things to unbox, but the next one is a surprise. After that, it's gonna be another unboxing video. Oh. Right now, I totally feel this was worth it, but I might change my mind later, I don't know. So, what do you think? Do you think you would rather keep the standard Nintendo controllers that comes with the Nintendo? Or would you feel like you would rather pick up yourself a Pro Controller for when you're playing on your TV and all that stuff? Let me know in the comments down below which would be your first choice. I obviously stuck with these for the longest time because I thought they were fine, and then it broke, and then I didn't think they were fine anymore. But I still like the idea, and I like the portability, and they're interesting for sure. Glad they included the 2-player, but it is a little bit tiny. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. Oh, this looks like one of those ships in Star Wars. One of those, the Vader ships. What are they called? The little, like this, and they kind of like zoom around, but they're more like this. Yes, they're more long ways this way, but the middle bit's not so fat, so it's kind of, I don't know how to change that. You know what I'm saying? I'm so tired. Energy. I had coffee and I'm spiraling downwards. And I don't know if I can last any longer.